For too long, our country has been held back by the old way of doing things. In our society, our politics, our economy and our culture, everything was old. New ideas have been resisted. New developments rejected. The results of this are the economic challenges we see and experience today. Recently, I was asked what I see as my main mission as your president. What I want my legacy to be, my answer was simple. Reform the economy. Reform the way we do things. Reform our institutions, reform our legislation, reform our mindset as a people. We must turn our back on the old way of doing things. We must embrace new methods of doing things. The new Zimbabwe we succeed. For new Zimbabwe to succeed, we must embrace reform in everything that we do. And that is exactly what we are attempting to do. My Minister of Finance has gone about reforming the very basis of our economy, returning us to a budget surplus and laying the foundations for long-term growth and prosperity. Yes, today is tough, but tomorrow is looking bright and brighter. We are opening Zimbabwe up to investment, building a new and a mutually beneficial relationship with the nations and the businesses of the world. We cannot be left behind. And we are repealing POSA and HYPA, two pieces of legislation that have been heavily criticized, symbols of the old Zimbabwe. The process of reform is not an easy one. It involves sacrifices from all of us, brings about short-term upheaval that causes pain and suffering. Government must create safety nets to deal with that situation. There will also always be those who are wedded to the old ways and who don't want to see change, those who are threatened by new ideas. Open Zimbabwe, we are building. There are people among us who bury their heads in sand and they cannot move with others. There is only one path, reform and reform. This is the way to go. In my youth as a soldier, I had a clear mission to establish an independent Zimbabwe. I fought for this mission with all my heart, whatever the consequences were. Now, as your president, I have a new mission, no less important, to reform Zimbabwe so that we build a country in which all have the opportunity to prosper on basis of talent, not corruption. I will fight for the goal with all my heart and all my soul, whatever it takes. The process is tough, but I promise you it is worth it. We will reform Zimbabwe together. We will leave nobody behind. We will fulfill our potential. We will build our new Zimbabwe for all. Good night, Zimbabwe.